I totally just realized I never really made an intro to this vlog. So, this is the intro, I guess. The first clip you're gonna see is me at the doctor's office with Adelie. And then I did like a little kind of chit chat car ride thing going on. And then the rest of the video will be pretty much self-explanatory. Those were kind of just random things that I threw in here. So yeah. Okay, so I'm not really sure how long this setup I have is going to last, but I figured I would just go ahead and update you guys. I have no idea where I'm going. I think I just went the wrong way. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Let me see if I can like adjust this now that we're stopped. Okay, so that last clip was at the doctor's office. As you can see, Miss Thing in the background. I thought that it was gonna go a lot faster than what it did, because whenever I talked to them on the phone to verify what time her appointment was, they made it seem like, you know, since Corona, that it was gonna be kind of like an in and out type of thing. So for instance, we have to sit in the car until they come and get you and take you in. But we actually were sitting in the actual room for like an hour. And Adelie ended up falling asleep. At first, she was like going very stir crazy because she is just like her dad and like cannot really sit still, especially in places like that, confinements. Like she has to be doing something at all times. So that was kind of, so she was going really stir crazy, just like how her dad is when it comes to like sitting in one spot. So she fell asleep. So by the time the doctor comes in there and like has to wake her up and check her and all that, she freaked out. She was not having it. But she was just fine as soon as they gave her the stickers and the sucker. So it was all good. And now we are headed home. My sister has been staying with us, helping us take care of my Nana. So yeah, we're just gonna head back home, and I have a lot of laundry to fold, so I know that I have to get that done. I know that before we left, Adelie completely took every single one of her toys back out that I cleaned up, so I'm gonna have to help her clean that back up, because I'm trying to get in the routine of teaching her how to pick her toys back up. So I've kind of created like bags and bins that certain toys go into, and it kind of helps her like enjoy cleaning up because she has somewhere specifically to put different things. And I don't know, it's just made our process doing it a lot easier. So we're gonna do that. I have to fold a lot of clothes. I'm probably gonna go ahead and do another load of clothes, because between me, Luke, and Adelie, our laundry bin is always filled and laundry always needs to be done. So I'm going to do that, and then as for that, that's like really it for the day. Then we do have to go pick up Luke from work later. Just to kind of show you guys how many clothes I have to fold, it's this entire bucket right here of clothes, and then the dryer is filled with clothes as well, and this basket right here is just clothes that need to be washed, so not like a huge load, but a ton to fold, which I'm not looking forward to. Okay, I want to go ahead and say I'm sorry if you can hear the fan in the background, but it is super hot today, and I think I said the same exact thing in my last video, but I don't like being hot, so it has to stay on. That is so beautiful. She's over there building blocks. So anyways, I kind of just wanted to cut in here and do like a quick little chit chat type thing, because lately I have been kind of going through a huge like I guess I don't even know how you would word it, like learning self-love type thing and learning who I am in Christ. And that like tied in together, because you know you can't really have self-love unless you have Christ and knowing who he says that you are in him. And so lately I have been really trying to dig deep into that and know who I am apart from who I would be in a worldly sense of view, because sometimes I can get that really mixed up, especially when you come from a life of living in the world and not really being saved, and really also not growing up as a Christian. It kind of makes it a little bit more difficult, because now I'm having to learn a new way of life. And honestly, it's a lot more refreshing, just because when you live in the world, I feel like you are held to such like standards, and a lot of people would think, you know, being a Christian, you're held to a lot more standards. But I feel like in the world, it's a lot more difficult, because the standards are very like high, I guess you could say. So this is like a big reason that I chose to get rid of social media aside from YouTube, because with social media, it's kind of easy to get off track and maybe look towards like old friends and old habits. It's easy to go to their pages and see what they are doing. And I know that it's easy to like look up anything you want on YouTube and like be influenced by the world on YouTube. But from my point of view with social media such as Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat and things like that, on these platforms you're seeing necessarily people that you were close with or are close with, and maybe they're in the world. And it makes it a lot easier to see these things and then be tempted a lot easier, because it's closer access to you, and it kind of puts you in a mindset of FOMO, like you're missing out on something. And so I chose to just get rid of them, and at first it was going to be kind of like a break from them, just to kind of, you know, cleanse myself of not looking at other people who I shouldn't associate myself with because they are, you know, in the world. And then especially seeing people that like are society's idea of beautiful, and it kind of messing with your mind and, you know, causing you to obsess over an image that is unrealistic in a sense, because I right now am the biggest weight that I've ever been in my entire life. And when I look back at older photos, or maybe somebody like an old friend or something posts a picture of us together, or just anything like that, or I see old friends or old people that I went to school with, and you know, they still kind of look like how they did in high school, and then I think to myself, like, I don't look the same as I did in high school, or you know, things along the lines of that. And it kind of puts you in like a very negative headspace and mindset, and makes you question, like, what did I do wrong? What am I doing wrong? When in hindsight, I did give birth to a child, which is not completely an excuse, because there are a lot of people who can bounce back immediately to the body they had before. And after I had her, I did bounce back pretty well, but over time, the weight has come back. And I think it's not necessarily about having self-love with the weight that you are or anything like that. I'm not kind of promoting being overweight or being kind of pudgy or chubby in a way. I'm kind of wanting to prove that you can still love yourself and know who you are in Christ with the way you are, but also pushing yourself to be healthy, as you know, Christ did call us to be. He doesn't want us to be gluttons or, you know, overweight or anything like that, but just knowing that who he says we are, and that we are worthy and that we are King's children, and that those are our ultimate standards that we hold ourselves to. It makes it a lot easier of a mindset to want to protect your temple and to be healthy and to improve your temple, and because we are the temple of Christ and we need to protect that. But the whole moral, I think, of what I'm saying is that even though sometimes I get very insecure and I'm not happy with maybe how I look or these things, I don't want to get so consumed into that where it takes over my day-to-day and I'm not able to do certain things because I feel uncomfortable, or wear certain clothes because I feel uncomfortable in them. I think it's just knowing that I am worthy, I am the daughter of a king, and I am beautiful and loved, and all of these things. It changes your outlook on life and changes your outlook on being healthy and, you know, wanting to lose weight and to exercise, and not doing it for the simple fact of that we want to be beautiful or that we want to look like an Instagram model or whoever that we are trying to look like. We're doing it because we love our temple and we love Christ, and no matter our appearance, that doesn't change. I hope what I'm saying makes sense, but I kind of just wanted to share that little snippet of why I do not have social media, and why I choose not to, and why I most likely will never go back to social media. This isn't something that like I am promoting as everyone should do. It was just something that was a part of my journey and my path, and something that really helped me improve the way I look at myself, so that I'm not constantly looking at other people's feeds and their pictures that they're posting and comparing myself or comparing my journey to others. And like I said, I know that it's easy to come across these same types of things on YouTube and stuff, but for me it's a lot easier to be able to ignore things on YouTube, because you can kind of like you can customize what you're watching and what you're putting in, whereas when you're on like Facebook and Snapchat and Instagram and stuff, you mainly want to have people that you know and stuff. You're not just gonna have a Facebook with like no friends on it because you can't interact with people that are in the world. I don't know if that makes sense or if it's, you know, understandable, but for me, it has been. For me, it has worked. And yeah, along with, you know, my marriage journey, I want to document my whole self-love journey and how I am learning to be comfortable with who I am, not constantly obsessing over how I look in angles or just anything. Just knowing that I am worthy, that this is just flesh, this is just the body of my spirit and soul, which is what ultimately matters, and loving it and just ultimately loving Christ so that I am able to really love myself and take care of myself. So I'm gonna end that one here. I have a little laundry to fold, and so yeah. I also highly recommend a water bottle like this, because it really helps you drink a lot of water. Don't mind my nails, I need to redo them. But yes, you're supposed to drink half your weight in water a day, so I have to drink like 2 of these. So, but it makes it a lot easier drinking water. And also, wish me luck. Also, don't mind the wallpaper. We have to repaint this room, and it started with one little spot and then Natalie peeled it all away, so but wish me luck on all these clothes. Probably about an hour later, and it's all folded. No, it is not completely neatly folded because it's just gonna get tossed around again anyways. So I've got all of that, and then there is like a pile of clothes right here that need to be hung up. And then I also have Luke's work shirts, which if you are struggling with clothing space, we do have like this really big dresser that has a lot of drawers, but we still run out of space because we have so many clothes. I really recommend rolling the shirts, because then it makes like triple the space, because I can fit all of Luke's work shirts and then just work t-shirts in here, and he has like 10 of each. So yep, that's just a little fun way to make room. Okay, so I am going to be ending this video here. It was pretty much just a chill day. I figured I would just vlog just because I wanted to be able to put out a video, and I didn't want to make it too long of me just rambling, so I figured I would just kind of, you know, do a little vlog. Yeah, in a few hours, well, really a couple, it's not going to be much longer, we're going to go pick Luke up from work. Other than that, I just got done with the clothes. I have to put them all away, and then I'm probably gonna straighten up, like do like a good deep clean, and I might rearrange some stuff. I don't know if anyone else is like me, but like I love change. I love to rearrange things often and just come up with new different ideas. And I really love trying to take a small space with a lot of like items in it and make it work where there's like much more room and it just seems more spacey, and that's kind of what we have to do with our space for right now. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any other ideas, let me know. I would love to hear them. Yeah, so I hope you have a blessed day or night, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.